Hey folks, and it's been a long time, but I wanted to do a video because we are rapidly closing to the opening of Diablo 4, and I thought I'd do a very quick video just to explain the differences between the editions and the open beta that's coming primarily. And the open beta is split into two parts. There's 2 weekends where you're going to be able to play. If you pre-order, then you'll have access to the first beta, which is advertised here, 17th to the 19th, the early access. The only way of playing that is by pre-ordering any of the three editions. And then there's a second open beta, which is March the 24th to the 26th. And I've got lots of information about how the game is going to be saved over between those two, but everything will get deleted for the main edition. But I'm going to just segment those into different parts and explain as we go through. As always with these games, you're now getting a plethora of options of, hey, how much do you want to put into our game? I was looking through this yesterday, and I was like, what the hell is the difference? And I had to Google it, and I thought that was the basis of this video pretty much. There are three editions. There's a standard edition, there's a digital deluxe edition, and an ultimate edition. And yeah, they give you a few more extra things. I think I'm going to plunge the digital deluxe edition because of the season pass inclusion. Yeah, maybe I'll regret that later on, but I'm not too worried about the cosmetics of paying a load extra. When I personally think that once you get in the game, you're going to be unlocking other stuff that you would rather have rather than the stuff that probably a lot of people are going to have from the pre-orders. So all three editions, you get the wings and the Murloc pet. You also get a mount if you play World of Warcraft, which is useless for me, and you also get a cosmetic set. So the difference between going up into the deluxe edition is you're going to get 4 days early access to Diablo, which you get in the middle and the expensive pack, and then you also get the seasonal battle pass unlock, a temptation mount, and some carapace armor. And if you upgrade to the ultimate edition, then you get an accelerated seasonal battle pass. So from what I can gather, this is like that growing trend of it's like 3 months a season, and as you unlock more stuff, as you play more and you unlock more things. And if you have the enhanced season pass, which you normally have to pay for, then you'll have additional cosmetic items that you get up per each tier level. It's quite a common thing, I guess, now throughout games. And the Ultimate Edition also gives you like a bit of a level skip. So you can skip 20 tiers of the battle pass, I believe. So usually those battle passes have like you have to play to a certain stage and unlock the stuff, and you'll get like a boost along that battle pass. I've seen that in FIFA and a few other games recently. How that's going to affect, I don't know how achievable those big things are going to be until we get in there. But I'm going to be playing it pretty heavily, so I'm not too worried about getting those level skips on the lower levels. Again, maybe I'll regret that afterwards. So when it opens, we're going to have sort of the prologue area and the first act, which I'm expecting still to be fairly big, just for those 2 weekends to get through. And remember that if you've not pre-ordered, then you will be able to play the second one, but you'll only have those 3 days to complete the game. If you have pre-ordered, then you'll get the first weekend, then your progress will save into the second weekend, and you will be able to carry on with those characters. But then it will be deleted for the main game. But there's some like achievements that you will gain, some bonuses that you will unlock if you manage to do well with the beta package. It's entirely cross-play. Now, I always have reservations about entirely cross-play games because usually when those come out, there are problems at the beginning. I've had that problem before early on, so I don't know how reliable those systems are going to be, especially from the change as they get overloaded. I'm not sure, but at least it's nice that it will be there and it will work on. There's also couch co-op, but they've said that in order to play couch co-op, everybody has to have their own Battle.net IDs and logins. So again, if you're preparing to play this on couch play, make sure that everyone's got their Battle.net stuff sorted way before, because that's going to be horrifically annoying if that opening weekend you want to play on the couch and there's somebody's just not signed up, and then it ends up taking ages because there's going to be like thousands and thousands of people probably making new accounts. So be prepped for that, get ready, everybody has their Battle.net account and you'll be good. and then hopefully the crossplay you'll be able to play with your friends. So it looks like it's going to be 4-player co-op. You'll get the first zone, Fractured Peaks, and you'll be able to progress up to level 25 in that area. And again, my idea is when it comes out, I'm probably going to play Necromancer, but I'm tempted to play like Sorcerer or something in the demo, because I know that the save is not going to get the work is not going to be saved into the main game. So recommendations, if you're going to go for the open betas, try something maybe that's a little bit different than what you're planning to aim, and that'll keep it a bit fresh. Although apparently there's a lot of customization and build management, so there's a lot of variance. You can kind of respec your classes. You just have to spend gold, the in-game currency that increases in value. It gets more expensive the higher you are and the more points you want to reset. So at low levels it's much easier to kind of like respec and tinker around with your build, and they kind of want it so set that when you get it to higher levels, you've kind of like made the choice and you're dedicated. You can't just change your gear and change all your skills. It becomes much more extensive. You will have access to all 5 of the classes. So there's Barbarian, Druid, Necromancer, Rogue, and Sorcerer, which will add quite a lot of variety and style to the play. In the description down below, I will link a video to each of the 5 classes being played on YouTube. There's some videos there, which is quite cool. And I'll also link the general trailer for those of you who haven't already seen it, but I imagine most people will have. So you can link to those if you need them. If you reach certain levels, so if you reach level 20 on any class, then you will get a beta wolf pack cosmetic, which apparently is supposed to be really cute. It's like some wolf in a pack on your back that is animated, which sort of suggests there's going to be animated cosmetics generally in the game, which is going to be pretty cool because I quite like those. And I think there's like some other titles that you get if you achieve certain things. Nothing super, but hey, the little cosmetic sounds like it's going to be pretty cool, and you're going to get to play the game super early anyway, so that's an added bonus. Post a message in the description if you're planning to play, what classes you're going to try and play, what system you're going to play on, and yeah, maybe we can add on Battle.net and try and get some games in the future. And yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be way much better than Diablo Immortals, I hope. Peace out.